So this is the image I'm going to use. So now if I left click here, so as you can see, the image size is 11.4 megabytes. And now in order to reduce the file size of the image, I'm going to show you two ways. So the first thing we need to do is to directly go to File and then Export As. So this is the image I showed you just now. It's showing 12 megabytes, but it's 11.4. Going to name the file here Quality. And now for the extension, I will keep it in JPEG. So if you have a PNG, it's better to change it to JPEG because it's less heavy on the size. And now I'm just going to go to Export. So you can also select the WebP and others, but for me I selected the JPEG because of this feature here. So for example, you can see the file size now, and then now I just need to reduce. So for example, for the smoothing, I will reduce to 0. I will leave these settings as they are, and then here I'm just going to reduce the quality. So left click on the GIMP window, press the plus on your keyboard to zoom in. So you can see, for example, so as you can see, there is a preview. So if you check this icon here, show preview, you will find the preview here, so you can see the before and after. You can hide it. So now I'm going to reduce the quality, and you can see the size is reducing. So now it's calculating. So here, as you can see, I reduced the quality to 95 and the file size reduced to 6.6. And now let's see the preview here. So you can uncheck the show preview. So there isn't that much of change. So for the quality, we reduced the size and the quality is quite good, still good, I mean. And now, for example, if I reduce it, so around 24, if I left click here and then press the plus key, so let's hide this one. So as you can see, this is the original, you can see it. You can see the fibers here of the fabric, and this one. So generally, we might go with around 50 or 45. So if I hide this one. So now let's see the size. So the size has been reduced to 1.4 megabytes, which is quite good. So for example, I'm going to export it. So here it is. This is the image. Reduce the quality, and this is the original. And now I'm going to try the second method by scaling down this image. So now this is the first method, and now I'm going to delete this one. So here it is, discard changes, and then I'm going to bring it back. So here it is, and now this time just go to image and then scale image. Left click on the GIMP window, then press the plus key. So as you can see, the image width and height is quite big, the 4000 width and 6000 height, and the resolution is 240. So as you can see, the chain icon here is linked. So now I'm going to left click, press the backslash, and then type 4. It will divide both the width and the height by 4. Press enter, and then double click on the resolution. As you can see, chain icon here is linked. I'm going to go with 2072. The interpolation, I'm going to left click. I think the linear is much better, so I'm going to go with linear. And now click on scale. And now if you press the plus key, so of course the quality is going to be reduced because we have scaled down the layer. So now let's go back just as before to export it and see the size. Go to File, Export As, and this time I'm going to name it Reduced Size. And for the file extension, I'm going to leave it to JPEG and then click on Export. And now as you can see, the quality around 100, it's around the file size is 1 megabyte. And now if I press the plus key here on the GIMP window, press plus key here, so here it is. And now let's bring back the export menu. So make sure to check the preview so you can see the before and after. So here you won't be able to reduce the quality just as before. So you will reduce, so I'm going to reduce it to around 90, I think. So as you can see, we'll start. So if I uncheck the show preview, so as you can see, so here it is. You have some pixel issues here, but it reduced the quality to around 250, and also go further. For the smoothing, as its name says, it will smooth out the image, kind of give it a kind of blur. and it will reduce a little bit the size. So if I increase the smooth, it will reduce it just a little bit. So for example, I'm going to leave it to around 10, and then let's check the show preview. So for example, I'm going to leave it with this one here and then click on export. So I can also, for example, reduce it. So as you can see, quality is not that good. So if I, as you can see, I have reduced it to 55. So I'm going to leave it to 84 with 190 and then click on export. So now here are the images. So for this one here, it's the one where we reduce this size. The size is 1000 by 1500 and the size is 186 kilobytes. And this one is the one we reduce the quality. It's 1 megabytes 33 and the size is 4000 by 6000. And the original is 11 megabytes 11.5.4 and the size dimensions is 4000 6000.